It's that time. We're playing every single Dead by Daylight realm 10 times. This week it's the Red Forest, which is our 8th map of this series. Last week was our best one yet, and we're hoping to keep it up this time. And so it began on Mother's Dwelling, against the Chucky.
Man, I'm just
Wait.
just saying.
He knows where I'm at, though.
You why? Because it's a Chucky with friends to the end.
It was not quite the start we were looking for. By the time we got our first gen, Germ was already on 2 hooks. The good news is, I got middle gen done soon after. Germ nearly suffered an early death, but since I had aftercare, I was able to track him down and take a hit for him. By the time he put me on the hook, we had a 3rd gen done with another one on the way. Then I saved Germ's life for a 2nd time as we got to our final gen.
No, I
I
did
was
what
saved.
It's down. Let's hope that hook's far. Hey, it's not far. I got it. And, you know, yeah, just give me a skill check, why don't you?
You guys definitely stick it. He's injured.
This mistake right here probably cost us pretty big.
He expected that.
I didn't think he was right there.
The Lara ended up dead on hook, but the killer ended up farming with the Gabriel, and he let him go. Match number 2 was off to a terrible start as I got left on my 2nd hook and her teammate decided to attempt. Things quickly looked hopeless when they died at 4 gens. We actually started to get gens done, but I had a strong feeling that something was up because he was chasing that gate for way too long. And as it turned out, he was a friendly guy. The Kate decided to stay back and give him a kill, but me and Germ did get out. That makes it 3 escapes so far, but all 3 of them were given away. Moving on to match number 3, we faced a nemesis. I was the first to be chased, and by the time he hooked me, we got some stuff done. Our next couple gens came very fast, with him only getting 1 hook in between. Matter of fact, we got our 4th before he even got his 3rd hook. Things got scary when Germ barely made it to Ada before she died on hook, and he had to make a trade to do so. Looked like he might be camping for the rest of the match.
You know, I'll heal you, I guess, but...
Yeah, but I still
get
had
on
borrowed...
the gen! What are you doing?
Alright, I think he... just get to a gate.
I got really confused and a bit worried when the killer opened up a gate. I thought he might have Bloodwarden.
Threw him on a hook.
Was
And if
going
he
to
had
the basement?
Bloodwarden...
Well, if he has Bloodborne, he ain't using it anymore. 'Cause we're getting out of here.
Well, then that means he probably...
So we all got out. I'm not really sure what happened with Adam. I think he let him go, but I have no idea. Next match was against a nurse, and I very quickly realized she was not the best at her. But I still gotta give her credit because I'd probably be 10 times worse as nurse. Our teammate completed the Weaving Spiders pretty early on, and I think this is the first time we've seen this perk.
She can easily teleport to this. And she did.
She never even pursued me or kicked the gen, so I managed to get right back on it and finish it. That gave us just 2 gens left with only 2 hooks so far.
We did 2 gens in that corner. Probably don't want to do this one that we're already doing.
And I broke that hook.
I think once I sabotaged this hook, I turned the nurse into a villain. And this right here kind of upset me. So this Sable, she got slugged, and then she crawled into a corner, which I guess it's because it's really far from a hook, but if the killer's not picking you up, that doesn't really matter. And so when I did pick her up, of course the killer came back, and there was really nowhere for her to go, because she's in a dead zone. As much as I want to blame the killer for this, I really can't. This was just on the Sable for being stupid. We got the gen done absolutely no problem. It seemed like the killer just wanted to make sure that Sable died. Problem is, I don't know when to just let somebody die. I always just try to save them, and it usually backfires.
Okay, she's dead, and now you're probably dead.
Germ then tried to save me, and with the Sable permanently injured, it wouldn't be easy. It ended up being for nothing, as I didn't make it to a gate because she hit me just as my endurance ran out. And somehow this match ended up as a 3K. Match 5 began just as you'd expect a Huntress match to begin.
It knows! What?!
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
She doesn't know, 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 she doesn't know. She knows!
It took us a while to get our first gen done, but we got there. And then, I got tunneled.
Oh, please don't. And you picked me up, of course you do.
Not much really happened after that, we kinda just got cooked. That brings us to a pretty mediocre midway recap. It was 2 escapes for me, 2 for Germ, and 4 for the randoms. We should remember that half of these were pity escapes, so we're actually doing much worse than the numbers say. To start the second half, we got a killer you don't see every day, an artist. This one was not off to the start we wanted. Honestly, I don't really know what was going on. I mean, I was just sitting there doing gens, and the killer was slugging and seemingly camping too.
You can get me up, but you know all that time that I. Bro, she got 3 fucking hooks.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew she would come over here.
And
That's
she's
why I
kind of
was
camping. I'm gonna be real.
Probably end up going. No. Why are you here? Why was? That was stupid. That was really stupid.
We got the 2 gens left, but I really don't like the way it's looking right now. Then Germ died, and things really just fell apart after that. Going into match number 7, I was starting to get a little bit worried. This one was against the Doctor, and it was off to an alright start. 1 hook and 1 gen. We've seen this many times before.
I tried to do something, and I think I threw. I can't lie.
No hook.
As he took me to a hook, we got a gen done, followed by a second one shortly after. Things were suddenly actually looking really good. By the time we got our next one, me and Sable were both at 2 hooks. It really looks like it could go either way right here. We got the last one done without him even batting an eye at us. I don't really know what he was doing that whole time.
I get you off. You go run somewhere and heal.
The
I
boom.
lied. I'm probably gonna have to escape, or if he doesn't follow me, then I won't.
Oh, Claudette
There
found
he
me.
is.
I think that's pretty funny. Nah, I don't.
Match 8 was a trapper. I'm a little surprised we saw another one so quick. It didn't take long for us to finish our first gen, but 2 of us went down in the process. We soon got a second one, and he never got to put the Lara on hook. Seems like a W start in my book.
You guys can heal me instantly. Trust. You guys could have healed me instantly.
What was she doing?
We then hit him with 2 gens back to back. The only bad news is, Lara reached second state already. It was over for her when she stepped in a trap, but with 1 gen left to go, it was definitely not the end of the world. Here he chased me while carrying our teammate. Kind of a crazy strategy, but it kind of worked.
Hey, Donnie. I'm gonna try my best not to pull a gauge.
I might pull a gauge.
She did manage to wiggle out though, so we still had a little bit of hope left. She somehow managed to lose him and got me up. We even got time to heal each other. Somehow we worked on this gen for a long time before he showed up.
There he is, but
You stick it?
we have to. I'll go. Oh.
She got off, but he was probably gonna do that anyway, you know. What kind of terrain is this? Knocked. She will be getting knocked. Away from the gate.
Yep, just as I suspected. Is he still on it?
Oh, I think he saw. I think he knew. Oh, now she's gonna do this one, and then he'll probably be like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, but I feel like
Oh, he stopped.
that was.
That was.
Oh.
She's running.
Wait, what? Oh no. Did you know he had that?
Oh, that's crazy.
Honest.
Oh my God! No way! Yeah, she.
Oh, wait, did she get out,
but she
though?
got it first try. Let's go. I'm sorry, Don.
Well, that was an exciting match. I doubt this one will compete with it. Early on, things didn't look great. He had 2 hooks before we finished the gen. We did pick things up though, and we got 2 of them done. It seemed like he was trying to tunnel the Adam out of the game, and I made sure that didn't happen.
I think he's on his way
He is.
to my gen. Oh.
Unless he doesn't come this way, in which case that's a W in my book. He didn't.
Trevor got our 4th gen done, and just when I thought Adam was going to die,
Oh.
No, I think he's just gonna
leave
leave.
the game, I guess.
Yeah.
Match number 10, and we just didn't know what to expect. We've had some great matches, some bad ones, and some pretty okay ones. It began with the classic 1 hook and 1 gen.
Find the secret door to basement from where you are.
Hey,
It's just a...
he has beans in his soup.
By the time he called me, it was 2 gens done and 3 hooks. By the time we got our next, things were looking really promising. I did reach second state, so I did have to be careful, but things overall were still looking pretty good. Soon after I got off the hook, we got our 4th done. As he chased the Ada, me and Nia finished the final gen.
He wouldn't come to this gate instantly, right? Right?
Sounds like he's coming to the gen instantly.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't expect me to get this gate done.
He's really throwing bombs. Alright, I haven't used head-on all game. I think now's the time. In fact, I think I fooled him. He's really confused right now. He's looking around, and he's coming my way, but guess what? I stunned him. Get out of here! Pre-dropped the pallet. I probably did, by the way, but I think you guys got it. So my death won't be in vain. Just remember me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I was in fact correct. I died, but everyone else got out. Not a bad match. Well, that's it. Another DBD realm in the books. This time I got 4 escapes, Germ got 5, and the randoms got 11. Overall, it was an even 20 out of 40 escapes. If you remove the pity escapes, it would be 16 out of 40. And that relates to our fun fact of the day, which is that this is the most pity the killers have had since our first map. It's also only the 2nd time that any killer has let me go personally. Well, that about does it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week.